Good morning. It's day 6. 2 days left, today and tomorrow. I woke up this morning to the sounds of two amorous squirrels in their mating throes. It's going to be a good day. Yesterday, I essentially got to the end of the piece, though I know I've got a lot of tweaking to do on the ending. I'm probably going to need to fill it out some and change some notes here and there, but overall, I mean, I've got to 108 measures in 5 days. So days 6 and 7 are just going to be cleaning up, polishing, and percussioning. Because percussion I always really save for last, unless it's a real prominent part. But that's where we're standing today. So, yeah, it's totally doable. In fact, I could finish today and just take the day off on day 7. Seems like a good plan. All right, it is about noon. I have been working all morning on just some fine-tuning, finishing off stuff. Added most of the percussion parts in. A lot of percussion I find a little weird to write for because I don't have a percussive mindset. For me, percussion is always the icing on the cake. And with a piece for a junior high band, you know, the percussionists are the most kinetic individuals in the band, and so you have to give them something to do, but at the same time, the piece needs to require the percussionists. And so there's this balancing act between too much percussion to just overwhelm the piece that doesn't make sense, and then not enough percussion that the players get bored and start tearing up the band hall. So that, for me, may be one of the most difficult aspects. And I think I've added in enough percussion so that there won't be any band hall murders. It's marimba and vibraphone have lots of stuff in it. I'm probably going to need to go back through and add more timpani in. But there's a few toys here and there, triangles, sleigh bells, that kind of stuff. But I may work on timpani this afternoon. But otherwise, I'm really close to being done. I got to go and clean up engraving. I'm going to try and condense some staves down. But otherwise, I'm in really, really good shape, and it looks like that easily can finish the piece in 6 days and not 7. All right, it's a little after 7 at night, and I just put the final touches on the piece. It's done. 6 days. I didn't even need the 7th day. I went ahead and the score is fully engraved now. The parts are all done and ready to be printed off, and I'll just need to, probably next week, sit down and maybe go down and visit the conductor of the band and take him a score and some parts. And we're all done. That may be the quickest I've ever written a band piece. In fact, I know it's the quickest I've ever written a band piece. Maybe the quickest anyone's ever written a band piece. But in the end, I really end up liking it. It's probably a little harder than I wanted the piece to be. It's going to be a challenge for the group. It's definitely be much more something I could see a high school group doing, a really good high school group. But that said, it is accessible for good high school groups, really good junior high groups, which this group is. And one thing I'm really kind of proud of is pretty much every instrument in the band at some point gets a feature. I think the only instrument that doesn't really get any limelight is there's not a lot for tenor saxophone, but soprano, alto, and bari all have solos in it, as well as flute, clarinet, oboe, English horn, bassoon, trumpet, horn, trombone, euphonium, tuba does the typical tuba stuff, but overall, I'm really pretty happy with it. So that's it. The next thing I'll post on here will be a completed MIDI mock-up of it, and we'll go from there. Maybe we'll start in on another project.